Hey my loves, happy Vlogmas day 14. Oh my gosh, we are in the double digits, so we are well into them. I'm so excited. So as you guys have loved Glam's makeup tutorial, I thought that I would also make it up to you by actually doing a fun holiday glam tutorial. It's going to be something that's really accessible and fun, and I have a really special surprise for the lipstick at the end. If you guys like these kind of videos, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. But let's get right on into it. I'm excited. Yeah. So I actually ran out of my eye primer, so I'm just going to use a little bit of my foundation right here, and I'm just going to kind of prep my eyes. I'm totally someone who does my eye makeup first because I feel like the fallout, like it always gets into my makeup first. So I'm just going to blend this all in. Really nice even base that my eyeshadow can adhere to. We like that here. Let me see. So I'm actually going to go in with the Huda Beauty. This is the Mauve Obsession. Let me make sure I'm all blended. So I'm going to go ahead and basically just kind of do a wash on my whole eye. I'm going to take this light color right here. I'm going to do this all over my eye just to get a clean, even base to work with. We will tone her down. This is just to kind of get everything set and in a nice, even color. Holiday glam is my favorite kind of glam. I just love wearing sparkles and just fun, you know, like fun tones like that. Okay, cool. So now we have the base on. I'm going to take kind of a fluffy brush, and then I'm going to go in with this medium kind of brown taupe tone. And I'm going to put this into the crease of my eye to give my eye some dimension back. I feel like makeup is really all just about creating like the right kind of shadows that you want and stuff. So yeah, so I just take a little bit on my brush, kind of tap off the excess if there is some, and then just windshield wiper motion to get this color really nice and blended. Already creating like some depth there. That's fully blended out. I'm actually going to take my finger, I have clean hands, and I'm going to do kind of a combination of these two upper shimmery shadows. So I'm going to go with the dark one first and just kind of place it on the middle of the eye. It's like a really pretty cranberry color. I like with sparkly shadows to go in with your finger. I feel it just kind of presses the pigment in for you a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to topper it with that lighter gold color because it's a little dark for me, but I like this little combination. Now that on, I'm going to be using false lashes later, so I'm going to line my eyes. So I'm going to take dark cranberry and dark brown, and first I'm going to go on my lower lash line and just kind of make a little liner down here. See, there's already the fallout, and I just like to be able to sweep it away afterward. But just kind of blend that out and leave the inner corner usually blank because I put like a little highlighter there. But just do a little eyeliner down here and like a softer eye look. I love to use this. Actually, sometimes I'll wet it. I have a little water cup right here. I usually kind of wet it, and then I'm going to go back into those colors, and I'm going to do the top liner but with like a wetted shadow. So it's still like you get still a little liner effect, but you're not kind of going like as harsh as you would with a liquid liner. So it still gives you like a little smoky effect without like having it be too harsh, especially because the lips are going to be such a moment. I still want the eyes to have their time and pop, but I wanted them to be a little bit more soft, a little bit more subtle and soft. And so a good way of doing that is using the eyeshadow to make that happen. Little towel right here. I'm just going to swipe away gently all that excess. And I leave the eyes alone until last, and then we'll do like the lashes basically towards the end right before the lips. Now let's get into foundation. So I've been using this Milk makeup foundation. It is the matte foundation, and it's basically a very light formula, but it's very full coverage. So I just squeeze about a dollop of this into my hand. I take my wet beauty sponge and I just start dabbing it all over my face in kind of little dots, and then we will start to blend out. This takes a little while to blend out. I like to make sure we are thoroughly blended. Also, shout out to the cut that I gave to my face. I basically shaved my face with those little like women's razors. I've never cut my top before, but I was like aggressively trying to do my sideburns too quickly. So, but that's okay. This is why foundation exists. Just cover up the blame, cover up the mistakes. Everything's fine. But yeah, we just blend, pull that hair back a little bit. I love this. I just got this headband in and I was like, could we be more obnoxious and holiday-like? I don't think so. I'm like, if, I was like, these are like this is like my infinity stone headband. We love her hair. So kind of going around the eyes, making sure we cover up any of the fallout. We have basically gotten it all. But this foundation, like a little bit goes a long way. I like that it's so lightweight, but it's still full, really full coverage, obviously, as you can see. And we like that here. Actually, I'm more of like a medium coverage girl, and since this is such highly coverage, I actually don't put concealer on because I feel when I put concealer on, it gets a little too cakey for me. And then I'm gonna bring it down to the neck, just gently, just to make sure we're all the right color without getting my sweater. And just make sure we're all blended nicely in, especially around the nose. Also, this foundation is like slightly light for me, but I have my Maybelline Fit For Me powder and a little bit of a darker shade. And I actually really like how this looks together. I feel it kind of gives me more of my natural complexion. So we'll just grab some powder on our brush and dust it off a little, and then just start gently patting everything in to set the face. To make sure I don't cake, I take a little bit of that powder on onto my sponge, and then I just dab very gently right under the eye, just to make sure we don't have any cakiness or anything like that. Ooh, feeling smooth, feeling matte. It's time to get some bronzer up in here. Some of this Balm Beach bronzer, and I'll link everything that I use in the description below if you guys want to check it out. And I'm just gonna sweep this over my cheeks, a little in the forehead, and then a little under my chin as well. So we're just creating those shadows, bringing that depth back in the face. I really like this bronzer. It's a very like natural, nice bronzer. I just kind of go with a big fluffy brush and just hit the high points of my cheeks, getting some of that color back. And even here, you can see from there to here, just a little more chiseled look. And I also just blend it. So I do the line here and then I just kind of blend it to make sure there are no harsh lines. Yep, we're good. We're looking good. Okay. All right, so now we have that going on. It is time for blush. I love a good blush moment. I also love when Graham in the makeup tutorial was like, she's like Rudolph. I was like, yes, I am, sir. So I take the blush on the high points of my cheeks. I put a little bit down here, but I want to basically make an illusion to like raise my cheekbones higher up. So I just go up here and focus it. Sometimes I put a little here, a little on the nose, a little on the chin, just to give a little life. Now I'm gonna do some highlight. So before I do my highlight, I set with setting spray. So the highlight gives a little extra pop. So let's do that. And this is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I'm gonna take, I love the Wet n Wild highlights. So I'm gonna take this one. I totally lost my highlighting brush the other day. So I'm just gonna honestly take this like little flat brush and just kind of gently tap, tap, tap where I want. Ooh, we see her, bam. I like also bringing the highlight like around here a little. So when you like have like a wet look kind of when you turn to the side, right down the nose, a little bit at the tip, a little just in the forehead, on the sides, a little chin and a little lip, because we're never mad at that. But I love how that glow that it gives. It's so nice. So after we do that, we're gonna come back to the eyes now. What I'm gonna do is I am going to, so I actually do mascara second. So let me pop on my false lashes. So I just popped a little wispy lash on and then blended it with my Kush mascara. Then basically after I'm done with that, I take the excess that's on the mascara brush. Obviously I have dark brows, so I know like a brow gel works great, or even a clear one, but then I just run them through my eyebrows and it makes them stay put, for me, better than any brow gel has. I like to make them a little bold pop. I definitely have worked on growing my eyebrows out for a long time, so they just kind of do their wispy thing, and I just kind of zhuzh them up with this. But yeah, so that is the little eye look, and now I am the most excited. We're gonna do the lips now. I'm gonna give them one more set of setting spray to hold everything in. Then fan her off. Okay, but let's get into these lips. I attained this glitter kit from Stay Golden Cosmetics, and it gives you glittery lips. I'm so excited for this. So let's get the whole kit out. It comes with our glitter. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Let's see. So our glitter, and here is the little red liner. There we go. And then the adhesive, and then this little sponge applicator. So let's keep giving these lips a good lining. It's cold outside. my gosh, could this be any more vampy? Here, I'm gonna shine. I'm put a little gloss on it and then shine a light because I think this is gonna be epic in just a second. So much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you liked this holiday glam tutorial, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Mwah!